Hey YouTube, it's Sogan here. And I've been watching a lot of the Republicans and the Democrats going at it. And I, of course, am a Republican. And I support Trump. So that's the thing. And my mom, who's also a Republican, thinks mostly like a liberal. I tell her that all the time and she criticizes me for it. But I've been thinking a lot about what happens if the Democrats come into power again. And the only thing I can think of is if the Democrats come into power, it won't be in 2020. I'm pretty sure it won't be in 2020. But what I think about is the 4 years from 2020 to 2024, about how much more crap they can bring down on the country to try to get into power in 2024. And part of me thinks if they try too hard, they won't make it in 2024 either. But then again, part of me thinks that if they do make it in 2024 and they try all their socialist type agendas of the Green New Deal and getting rid of cars and getting rid of planes and getting rid of cows and trying to make everybody stop eating meat and all this other stuff that they've claimed they want to do, free college, free housing, free money, free healthcare, and all this other stuff, I just keep thinking, who's going to pay for all this? Because right now, my philosophy is, if we're going to give things away free, the government's not going to give it away for free. They don't have the money to give all that away for free. They just don't. If they did, we wouldn't be $22 trillion in debt. If we could do Bernie Sanders' plan of $16 trillion, we would not be $22 trillion in debt. We'd be $7 trillion in debt. $6 trillion in debt. So, I keep thinking that would be better off, but we can't do it. We just can't. There's no possible way to do it. So, as much as I would like to get a free electric vehicle and a free house and my college tuition that I have still sitting on me paid off and, $1,000 or whatever they say a month, which I technically already get because I'm on SSDI and I do work as well. I have a job interview here in a couple days. Depending on when you watch this, I'll either already have the job or have the interview, be having the interview because it's tomorrow. So I just think, what would happen when we start taxing other people to pay for me to have a free house and a free car and money up the wazoo during every month and free food and free health care and free energy and all this other stuff? Because it's not free. Somebody's going to have to pay all that. They're going to have to get the money from somewhere. And if they get rid of gas and oil, well, that's going to take a lot of income coming out of the country. And frankly, if they're not going to let us use it here, we should still produce it to sell it to other people who are going to use it. Because if we're not going to use it, we should still sell it. That's frankly what we should do. But I just don't understand where we're going to get this money from. Whereas everybody else thinks it's just free, but it's not. Somebody does have to pay for it. And then I think about, well, if we went into Venezuela, living like them where finding toilet paper and food is crappy and hard to get and all this, that as Americans, we would not be pushed into those tactics. We would find possibly hostile ways of getting our hands on these items. And if that was the case, I feel like we would be pushed into martial law. And if we're pushed into martial law, power grids would be shut down, people would be forced to be put in camps, where they issue rations of these things. And of course, not everybody's going to go into camps, and there'll be anarchy and death and destruction and survivor camps on outskirts and everything else. And I just think it would be the death of our country if we ended up going through with the Democrats' plan. So, my question I propose is, by electing Democrats and letting the liberal and democratic agenda continue, are we signing our own destruction of the United States? Leave a comment below and put a like and a share and leave a follow if you can. Subscribe to my content. We'll get more of these political and other type of discussions out there, but I'd really like to know your opinion and your thoughts on it. So leave a like or a comment, and we'll see you next time.